Clear Obscure Expedition 33 is the greatest Final Fantasy game to ever be not Final Fantasy since Final Fantasy 15.
I always forget how many Final Fantasies there are.
There are too many.
I'm a gamer every day.
I'm a habitual new gamer.
Kirby is a tiny pink blob.
I've started more new games on Elden Ring than you have leveled up all your characters.
Why is it I can carry 18 iron swords but only like 32 apples?
Welcome back to the Hollywood Gamer, where Hollywood meets gaming. I'm Harrison.
And I'm Nick, and we're live at Next Gen Games in Hollywood.
Oh, yes, we are, Nick. We are back. And what level is this? This is level 7.
Nice.
We both do the hands?
Yeah, we both
did
the hands.
Yeah, we're pretty in sync. Well, welcome to level 7, everyone. This is awesome.
Another level up.
Lucky number 7, actually.
Yeah, lucky number 7.
7's a lucky number, especially for gaming. Isn't it?
I don't know.
This is like don't they represent 7 a lot in gaming as like the lucky number? Like when you do, I guess I'm only thinking of like slots in Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest, maybe. That might be what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that might just be you, for being honest.
All right, well,
I was trying to think about it.
I associate 7 with a lucky number.
I think most people associate 7 with a lucky number, just like 13 is an unlucky number.
I think 13 is actually becoming a lucky number, which is why we do our 13 games every time. We do it sometimes. They're coming more often. 13's a lucky number, I think, for the Hollywood Gamer.
Okay.
You don't seem convinced.
I don't think that 13's a lucky number in general, but if you say so, I will do my best to believe.
Well, thank you for believing, because I say so.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's talk about some stuff here.
Okay.
Because personally,
You're personally, yeah.
I was talking about Oblivion for the longest time.
You haven't stopped talking about Oblivion.
But now, I'm like, what is wrong with me? Why was I playing Oblivion?
Well, because it's Oblivion.
When Clair Obscure Expedition 33 was out the entire time and I wasn't putting in the work.
Talk about a game with some traction behind it.
Oh my God.
It looks amazing.
Dude, I can't wait for you to experience it. You have no idea. Clear Obscure Expedition 33 is the greatest Final Fantasy game to ever be not Final Fantasy since Final Fantasy 15.
I always forget how many Final Fantasies there are.
There are too many. Are we talking like numerical, or are we just talking in general?
The amount that they've made.
There's probably
including remakes.
Close to 100, if we're not talking numerical.
You know, considering that it was their Final Fantasy when they first released it, they might have taken it too far.
Just a little bit.
Just a touch.
Just a touch too far. But I can't complain. I mean, they're good. I mean, they're not what they used to be.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's up to Clair Obscure now to be what they used to be.
Yeah.
I mean, they're capturing it. They're doing it. I need you to play this game.
I will.
Everything is there. The soundtrack, the characters, the narrative, the combat. The combat is so complex, yet fluid, yet cohesive. It's just, I don't get how they were able to hit such a beautifully sweet spot when the gameplay.
I've seen very minimal, because I'm trying to keep it as
spoiler-free
for myself as possible, but obviously, like, if I'm on Instagram or YouTube, like, something's going to get spoiled every now and again. I've only seen a small snippet of the combat, and it looks so complicated, but so cool at the same time.
It is a little complex. You know why? They introduced something. It's not like elements. Like, there are elements like fire and ice, but there's more to that. They've added other elements, but it's not your typical darkness and light. It's so much. And then they've added, like, dude, different characters have their own elements. It's so wild. One of the characters has sun power and moon power, and when you combine them, it can be twilight power. It's crazy. Dude, I'm just saying.
This sounds like a Minecraft mod.
Bro, this game is unbelievable.
And you told me that basically the point of the game is to stop the countdown from 33.
I didn't say that. I said if you want me to make it sound simplistically stupid, then yeah, basically they're trying to stop that big number in the distance from going to 33 to 32. But it's so much more than that, and the amount of depth and the character growth is just incredible. The acting. is
I've
just
heard amazing
top-notch.
things. Well, they took BG3 actors too.
And Andy
then-
Serkis.
Yeah.
The
I'm just-
acting is just top notch.
I've heard great things. I really have. I've heard nothing but good things.
And the characters are so iconic and they're so great. They're so wonderful in a sense like Final Fantasy 9 and 10 wonderful. Your allies. Like, I feel for them so much. Like, bro, Myles, Gustav, Shiel, Lune, those are my people, bro.
Steven, John, Paul, Ringo. I don't know the game.
No, you don't know the game. But you will, and you need to.
Speaking about things with numbers, A24.
What about A24?
I do believe it has been confirmed that they are going to do an Elden Ring game.
Really?
Yeah.
A24 is making an Elden Ring game.
Considering how many studios have thrown their hat into that ring to get this FromSoft game,
How's that going to turn out?
I don't know.
Nicholas?
I'm tentative. I trust A24. I do, because I do love their movies. I'm tentative because of the amount of game to movies that we've had. This is also going to be a hot take.
Do you trust A24 to make something of this magnitude? That's the real question.
Yeah. I would. They've done some crazy things. I think there's some times where it's like, it can be a little iffy for them,
Okay.
but I think if they give it the right amount of love that it deserves, yeah, they could do it.
Okay. Well, let's just hope you're right. And let's just hope that A24 themselves believe they can do it.
Yeah.
Do you know who the director is or who the writer is? Do you know what the crew or the cast is they're bringing on?
I don't know anything about the crew and the cast. I'm trying to remember the director's name, whose name is now gone from my brain.
Hidetaki Miyazaki.
I wish. If he did
George
it,
R.R. Martin.
No, it's no one like that.
Neil Druckmann.
No. You're going to list out names. I'm just going to keep
I'm
forgetting.
going to list, like, science fiction video game people.
I don't think he's not a video game
Nope,
person.
he's not.
And that's the
Okay.
thing that stresses me out,
Well-
is that he's not.
All right.
In slightly different news for what I'm excited about is Hollow Knight Silksong.
Oh, you like Hollow Knight?
I love Hollow Knight.
Oh, you're one of those people.
I am one of those people.
Okay, cool. Tell me about that.
Okay, so this is a 3-person development team, Team Cherry.
Are you being serious?
It's 3 people.
3 people
It's
made
3
Hollow
people,
Knight?
yes.
No
And it
wonder
is-
it's so bad.
It's a near perfect
I'm
game.
kidding. I'm kidding.
It is a near perfect game for a scroller game like this. I wouldn't even necessarily call it a scroller, but they've done
It's a
it
side
wonderful.
scroller. It's a Metroidvania like RPG
Yeah.
kind of Souls-like.
So
Yeah.
we're getting Silksong, which follows a character who kind of shows up in the first Hollow Knight a few times, and it's just her playstyle is so different, and it's looks so much more complicated, but really fun. And so it's like she has this like nail that she can like toss, and she has this like Melania
Like a
style-
fingernail?
No. So they're bugs in Hollow Knight.
I know they're bugs,
They're
but you could, a fingernail could be used as a weapon.
no,
if you're
I'm talking
a
about
bug.
like an actual nail,
Oh, that's definitely a weapon when you're a bug.
like fashioned into a sword. I
Oh,
guess.
cool.
And she has this like Melania style like attack that she can do, where like she swings stuff all the way around her.
Okay, so get to the good part.
It's been years since Silksong's been leaked.
What is Silksong?
Silksong's the
The very
The
highly
sequel.
anticipated DLC or
No, it's
some,
the sequel.
The sequel to Hollow
They've
Knight
been working on it for like a decade.
that we've been hearing about for the
we've-
last 10 years.
And we're finally
that
getting
we
a
still
first
haven't
look
received.
at it in Australia
And what
this
do you,
year.
What do you think about the hype that's leading up to it? Do you think it's going to be worth it?
Yes.
The 10-year wait.
Yes.
The
Because
decade-long wait.
because it's a team of 3 and they did it as a passion project. They're doing it because they love it.
I love that.
And
Passion
that's-
projects usually turn out the best.
Yeah. And considering how small the team is when they made the
Is what it
first
is.
one, it's
How
going to be
small was the
good.
team? 1.5 people?
It started out with 2.
And then they got a third?
They got a-
Wow.
and they
They're
do-
they're
they do-
really sharing the money, spreading the wealth on this one.
Well, I don't even think they realized it was going to be as popular as it is.
And then they're like, wait a second, we need a whole nother one person for this, guys.
Well, they needed it for I think they brought that third person on for like showcasing their game.
Lucky person, they just got to piggyback on their first success.
Yeah.
Good for them. Good for him. Or them, or her, or him.
You know,
So what else we got? Other than
I-
Claire, because, I'll
other
just
than
talk about
Claire.
Claire Obscura all day.
I was talking to a friend recently who hasn't played Elden Ring.
Excuse me?
He
I didn't hear
hasn't.
you.
He
I think
hasn't.
it broke up a
He
little bit.
has not played Elden Ring.
You hold on. You know somebody who's never played Elden Ring?
Never played a Souls-like.
Oh,
Never
well,
played
that
Elden
if
Ring.
he just doesn't play Souls like that could be a whole.
So I was talking.
Does he play video games?
He does.
Oh, okay.
So that was the thing, and so
I don't believe
we
you.
were talking about it, and this is a little callback to a few levels ago where I said Zelda is a Souls-like. Because I was like, it's a Souls-like, it's an adventure, like role-playing game. You
I
have
remember
like
when you
attack
said
stuff,
that.
and you didn't like it.
Everyone
And
remembers
then-
when you said that.
And then he asked, "Is it kind of like Legend of Zelda?"
Your friend asked you if Elden Ring was like Legend of Zelda.
And then someone else chimed
hold
in.
on a second, Nick. Did you slap him and then punch his penis?
No, because I agree with him.
Oh god.
I think they live in a similar genre. I'm not saying they're the same genre.
I'm gonna
but I am
subtly
saying they're
stroke my
similar.
mustache as I listen to the nonsense you spill from your gob.
I think they're similar enough. They're not the same. It's not the same like tone. It's not the same themes.
I would hope you don't
but it's
believe
the-
so.
It's the same general area.
Look at him struggle.
If there's a
He's
Venn
really-
diagram, there's an overlap between
He's
them.
really reaching for this
I'm
one,
not
guys.
reaching. I'm sitting comfy.
He's sitting comfy on the hill he's gonna die on.
Yeah, I might die on this hill.
Dude.
That's fair.
Zelda is a children's game.
You want
No,
to talk
it's
about
not a
Ocarina of
children's
Time?
game. It's not a children's game. But it is not a Souls-like. There can be difficulty spikes in the game.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a third person, and yeah, you hold a sword, and yeah, you can lock on. And yeah, there's boss fights, and it's open world. But that doesn't make it a Souls-like, Nicholas.
I'm not saying it's. Oh, I am kind of saying it.
Okay, Nicholas? You
Okay.
are saying it's a Souls-like.
Speaking of swords in Elden Ring, though,
Yes.
did you know?
Speaking of crossing swords,
Did you know that the grafted greatsword from the Leonine Misbegotten?
I remember the graft. It's one of the first ones you get, but you have to have a level 45 strength to get it. So by the time you get it, you're probably only level 12 strength or something because you probably picked a confessor because everyone picks a confessor. Go on.
I might have actually picked Confessor the first time.
I'm not lying when I said everyone picks confessor. Go on.
I tried to do it as like a. I wanted to do like a paladin build.
Nope, you picked confessor. Go on.
Anyways, it's Elden Ring. Like FromSoft takes a lot of themes from like anime and Game of Thrones and
Yes.
stuff like that.
Yes.
But the grafted greatsword was actually
From Game of Thrones.
was supposed to be a nod to Game of Thrones because it's supposed to remind you of the throne.
If you look at the
The actual
grafted,
throne.
if
It's
you
a
look
bunch
at
of
the grafted
swords
it's just
in
a
a
bunch
sword.
of swords. And if you look at the throne of Game of Thrones, it's just a bunch of swords.
The castle's supposed to remind you of Game of Thrones as well.
I love it.
So that was kind of a cool thing, like a little Easter egg that they just a little head nod.
That's a cute fact.
Yeah, just like Blythe is actually a Frozen reference.
Excuse me?
So you know,
Blythe the wolf
Blythe the wolf
is a is,
So
is
when
from
you-
Frozen.
kind of. So when you kill him, and you get his armor piece, it talks about how he was in service to Ronnie, and he was this fighter in the winter, right? He protects her from the cold.
So is he like the
And then
snowman
at the
in Frozen?
very end, it says, "But the cold didn't bother him anyway."
Okay, what
As
does that
a,
have to
as a lyric reference to the main theme in Frozen.
do- Okay. Well, it's interesting because the people playing Elden Ring are not the people watching Frozen.
Well, right. So that was the weird thing. Is like that's such a
But
such a weird
you're that
nod.
guy. You play Elden Ring and you watch Frozen.
I
So
did
you
watch
make
Frozen.
I know. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to make this connection.
Yeah,
So you're that weird guy.
yeah.
But that's okay.
Just like how
That's really funny.
just like how there's a crossover for Witcher and Cyberpunk 2077.
there is.
Yeah.
What are you gonna tell me? Geralt turns out to be Johnny
so,
Cash
You know
or
how
whatever.
Siri can kind of like mesh between worlds.
Who?
Siri.
Oh yeah, Siri. Oh yeah, I did know they put an Easter egg in there.
Yeah.
But
so
explain it a little bit,
So
yeah.
So in one of her dialogues, she talks about how she visited this world where people kill each other from afar. They have metal in their head.
And there were lights
They
and
all
stuff,
have
and-
and they all ride around on their personal ships that fly through the sky.
Yeah.
That was like one of the things that
Yeah,
she talks about.
I
If you
remember.
search in Cyberpunk 2077,
There's
the
record
same
of
developer,
Siri
if there's
showing
a
up
record,
there.
there's a poster of Siri.
Yeah, there's supposed to. Yeah, I heard about
Which
it.
I was like, oh, that's such a cool like little
Yeah.
like he's just like, yes, we made both these games, like
Yeah.
surprise.
That is CD Projekt Red trying to pull a Rockstar on us.
Which they did. like Rockstar has so many fun Easter eggs.
Rockstar has so
Like-
much like
'cause, like-
lore from one game all the way like throughout the series.
Well, like
they
we
have all
talked
this
about,
lore.
I think last level with
the dollar bills.
The dollar bills.
Yeah, it's incredible. It really is incredible.
Yeah.
Pretty good stuff they're doing there.
Yeah. I have an idea.
Yeah, what's your idea?
I'm gonna pull out a wheel.
You're gonna pull out a wheel,
I'm gonna pull out a
like
wheel.
like a driving wheel.
No.
Oh, the colored wheel, the wheel spinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fun segue.
Okay. Was there anything else about like Jack and Daxter or something you want to talk about?
I mean, there is. I don't have to talk about it.
I saw a note for Jack and Daxter.
There was. It's kind of a niche one from The Last of Us 2. I don't know if you ever played Jack and Daxter.
Dude, I love Jack and Daxter.
There's a precursor orb.
Yeah, precursor. Literally, the first game is called The Legend of the Precursor Orb.
There's a precursor orb in The Last of Us 2 that you can find.
Like Ellie picks it up as like a,
No.
or is it
Joel.
actually floating? Oh, Joel picks it up before
Joel-
he
Before he, yeah, he actually picks up and like like there's a shot of it in his hand
before his
when he
plot armor
finds it.
disintegrates. Sorry,
Yeah,
I should've
before-
said that earlier.
I'm still so angry about
It's just
that.
floating, or what's going on?
No,
with
like he actually he finds it and he picks it up.
it? Does he say this is a
it's-
precursor orb from
no.
Jack and Daxter?
But it's the exact same design.
Does he say thanks, Neil Druckmann?
No.
Oh, okay. I say
But it's
that.
just like that's a fun Easter egg.
I say that all the time. I wake up and I used to thank Todd Howard every morning when I wake up. But now I thank Neil Druckmann every morning. Actually, I used to thank Neil Druckmann, and then I started watching Last of Us Season 2. And now,
I just
I
understand why they did it. I do.
you understand why they did what?
Kill him off.
It's part of the story. They had to. The problem is not there. The problem is not killing him off.
I think it is.
The problem is what comes after.
He was my favorite.
Yeah, he's great, but the story has to go. The story has to go on. The show must go on. However, it's what they did after that people
Just
are
talk to
approving
me.
of.
Talk to me. What is your big qualm?
It's not my big qualm.
Okay, what are the people's qualm?
I'm reading a lot of things saying that, Bella Ramsey can't hold the show on her own.
I
And that she's not as strong. I'm hearing this.
I
but-
have read this.
and I'm hearing that people are losing interest, which is such a shame because it's such a fantastic story, and it doesn't deserve to get any kind of treatment like this.
That's fair.
But at the same time,
I mean, I know a lot of
what
people
was
who
really
lost-
going to happen after Joel?
Well, so another thing is, I
Kick
know a
the
lot of
can.
people that lost interest in the game after Joel died in the game.
Oh, in the game. Thing is, the game I didn't lose interest because here's the thing: in the game, you have several encounters with Abby where you're going fist to fist and you're fighting, and you have like 5 of those.
Yeah.
Throughout the, it's like a straight up Peter Griffin and the chicken thing. That's what it is throughout the whole Last of Us Part 2. But we're already 6 episodes in, and we haven't gotten one fight with Ellie, and
Yeah.
and it's like what? Ellie and Abby.
But it's just like
what?
that's now it's a slow burn when it shouldn't be.
I want to see them fight. I really love that the cover that Ellie did though of Aha.
Oh,
Take on Me. That was wonderful. What an excellent rendition by her. If anything, she has done an excellent rendition of that song.
I do love that song.
She did a great job at it, I think, when that guitar solo and all that. Great for her. So, let's go back to your wheel. That was fun to say, though.
Okay.
I just wanted to say that.
Um,
What do you got for us?
so it's a little bit of a improv kind of thing. So we're gonna spin the wheel. It's gonna land on a game, and then we're gonna pick out a scenario, and we're gonna choose a couple characters from that game,
Oh, okay. So, like last week.
like last week.
Got it.
So if you guys haven't watched that yet, go back and watch it.
Go back and watch level 6. Have you seen, do we have a name for this,
The wheel?
Do we have a name for, this game? This
I don't
wheel...
know.
Wheel improv, I guess.
Um,
Oh, game improv.
character.
Pick a character from that game.
We can't
We'll
call
workshop
it.
it.
Okay.
We'll workshop it.
We'll come back to you guys next week about
Okay,
it.
here we go. Spinning the wheel. We are gonna pick a character each from whatever this thing lands on.
Skyrim.
Skyrim. The wheel has landed on Skyrim. Okay, I know who I'm gonna pick. Okay. I'm gonna be from Skyrim. Or whatever. We're just gonna be from Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
Have you heard? If you kill someone, the Dark Brotherhood approaches you at night and they recruit you.
I have heard, but I don't believe in the Dark Brotherhood. I don't think they exist.
You don't believe in the Dark Brotherhood.
No, they don't exist. It's like the Thieves Guild.
I've heard things of the Thieves Guild. Have you heard of the Grey Fox?
Oh, he's a myth. It's just something for those beggars and poverty-stricken people to believe in.
Is he now?
There's no way he exists.
Where is your
you
proof,
kidding?
citizen?
Where's yours?
Where is your proof, citizen?
He doesn't exist. There's no way. The Thieves Guild is fake. A guild of thieves? People who believe in each other who are thieves? Can you believe it?
I'd rather spend all my money in the arena.
Have you seen The Grey Prince recently?
Yes, he's very good. He is the grand champion, is he not?
He is. I watched him last week. Incredible.
I once was in the arena, and then I took an arrow to the knee.
How'd that feel?
Not good.
Oh, okay. Are you better?
I walk with a limp, like a pimp.
That rhymes.
What is a rhyme?
I don't have the time.
Hail, citizen.
Hail. Cool.
Greetings.
I think that's okay.
He wants to end it here.
I'm going to end it here.
Okay.
I make the executive decision to end it here.
Okay, fine. Do we have another game we're doing, or is that it?
Do you want to spin it again?
Yeah, let's spin one more.
Okay.
Let's just go. I feel like we're getting some juices flowing. Something's happening.
I'm going to spin the other way.
Okay, spin it the other way. Here we go. Doing our character improv again.
Yeah.
Here we go. What did it land on, Johnny? What do we got?
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Ah, I can do Star Wars.
I can also do Star Wars. I'm going to be a stormtrooper.
Lucky you. I will be
So help me God if you choose Yoda.
a youngling.
Ooh. You're getting shot.
So you're a stormtrooper? Okay, here we go.
We could say this is before.
This is before episode 3.
Yeah.
This is the day of episode 3,
Okay.
and I am in.
Oh God. I know how this one's gonna end.
Okay, this is just this is moments before.
Moments before.
This is moment before Anakin.
This is
And
moments
the
before the
storm-
order's given.
This is moment before Order 66 storms the Jedi Temple,
Yep.
and everyone's training in peace inside, and I am a youngling training with
With the ball thing.
Master. Yeah, with the ball thing, but I am with Master Kit Fisto.
Cool.
He ran though. He runs away.
Yeah, he does. Which is why you're getting shot.
He dies in episode 3. Anyway.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Master Jedi, I'm trying to hit the lights, the beams, the blaster beams.
I'm no longer a stormtrooper. I'm choosing your master.
Okay, he's my master.
Okay.
Master Jedi, help me avoid these.
Close your eyes. Feel the force. You'll feel the blaster coming towards you.
Ow, Master Jedi, I was hit with one. It hurt.
Focus. young
I'm
one.
trying.
Focus.
Master Jedi.
Force heal.
I have done it. I've force healed. Master Jedi. Oh, what was that noise?
Run, youngling.
No, what? I can fight. Master Jedi, what are you doing? Oh no! You're getting killed.
The stormtroopers are fighting back.
I
They've
can-
turned on us.
Let's talk about what we're seeing. The stormtroopers are shooting at you,
They're shooting at us.
and you're blocking it.
I am. You need to run, youngling.
I'm trying to, but I'm just watching you instead.
You stop being a useless youngling and run.
I can help.
No, you can't.
Let me
You're
help.
still learning.
I tried to use my force power, but it had no effect on him.
I used my force powers. Now run.
It had effect on him. I run now. This is me running as a youngling.
I'm running right behind you.
Why are you running, Master Jedi? You need to protect us.
I am protecting. I'm protecting your escape.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Master Jedi, why is Anakin there? Oh, goodbye. It's on me, you know. I can do it. Master Anakin, what are you doing here? Master Anakin, what are you... Oh, Master Anakin. What an honor to be killed by Master Anakin. Okay, well,
All right.
didn't turn out as good as I thought.
No, that one's probably getting cut.
Maybe, we'll see.
So
All right.
Star Wars gets taken off next week.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Is it trivia time? Because I feel like we haven't done trivia yet, and I love trivia.
I don't.
Speedrun trivia!
I wonder if you love trivia when you're in the hot seat, though.
Oh, crap. I'm in the hot seat,
Yeah,
aren't I? No,
yeah.
I don't love trivia
No,
anymore.
I love trivia.
Okay. This is going to be hard. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now for Speedrun Trivia, level 7. Speedrun Trivia. I'm in the hot seat. Nick here is going to answer me. He's going to ask me a couple questions. He's going to ask me 15 questions for the Speedrun Trivia, and I'm going to have to answer them as quick as I can. If I don't answer them, I'm fucked. Here we go. Speedrun Trivia.
Are you ready?
I think so.
You sure? I'm not giving you as many breaths this time.
Okay, let's
Because
do it.
you forced me
I
to
know.
run through these last week.
Oh, no.
So
Oh, boy.
this is what you get.
I get you're excited for this.
Okay.
Here we go.
How many possible main bosses are there in Night Rain? 3, 2, 1.
3.
8. How many days? How many days does the game last? 3, 2,
3.
1. Yeah. You can't say 3 for all of them.
I might.
Subnautica has stated which enemy will be an even bigger problem for their sequel, Subnautica 2. 3, 2.
The giant
1.
fish?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. The Leviathan.
That's a giant fish.
All right.
And I did see that story.
Left 4 Dead 2 was so popular, they released an expansion how many years later? 3, 2,
15.
1. 11.
Oh, close.
What are the names of the 2 3D Donkey Kong games? 3.
Donkey
2,
Kong Country
1.
and Donkey Kong Diddy Kong.
No, both were wrong.
What word are they?
It's Bonanza, which is coming out this year, and the only other one was back in 99 or 98, Donkey Kong 64.
Country wasn't.
No, it was not 3D.
Oh my heavens! Did you guys get that one right?
I wonder. What time period is the upcoming Doom in?
The Dark Ages, the medieval times.
Yeah, okay.
These are good. These are relevant. I like these.
Who did Rockstar in GTA 5 hire for their background actors? 3, 2, 1. Real life gang members.
What?
Yeah, they didn't want to use like real actory LA people, so they hired actual gang members to do their background.
That's awesome.
GTA, Rockstar's always been kind of like that, though.
They've always been pretty rough and hardcore like that.
All right, PUBG tried to sue which game for allegedly copying their gameplay style? 3,
Counter-Strike.
2.
Call of Duty.
No.
Destiny.
Fortnite.
Halo. Halo.
No. When you find Gale in BG3, what can you do besides leave or help him? 3.
You can
2,
rip his arm off. You can cut his hand off.
Or
Wait, what? You can leave?
you can help him.
You can help him? You can leave? You can cut his hand off?
Or what's the final option?
I don't know. You can leave, help, or cut his hand
You
off.
can give him a high five.
Oh, you can give him a high five. You can.
I'm
give him a high
gonna
five.
say you still got it because you did choose one of the options that I didn't mention.
Okay, cool. Hey, I'm doing much better than you thought I would. Let's go, baby.
You're doing about as well as I thought you're going to.
Well, this is about to change it.
Who was the creator of the first Baldur's Gate game?
Larian Studios.
No. Mass Effect.
BioWare.
BioWare.
They did the first
They
Baldur's
did the first,
Gate.
Yes, and they got the licensing to do a Dungeons and Dragons game.
Instead, they made Dragon Age, which evidently is tied to the D&D world.
Isn't that crazy? You
That is
never would have guessed.
crazy. No, you
Also,
would-
did you know
Yeah,
that
they squandered it.
that BioWare started as a bunch of people studying for their PhDs?
Are you serious?
Yeah, and they all wanted to make a game, so they started making a game. And because they got so into it.
They're like, screw our PhDs. We're making
Yes,
this game.
they dropped out
That's
to make
amazing.
games.
That's amazing.
Isn't that cool?
Power to the players. Yes.
What was Assassin's Creed initially supposed to be a spin-off of? 3, 2, 1.
Prince of Persia.
Yeah, Prince of Persia.
That's right,
I
baby.
was like, did he say that right?
Yeah, Prince of Persia, baby. And I only knew at the last second because I played Prince of Persia growing up. And then right after that, the first Assassin's Creed came out. And I was like, this is the copy.
Hot take, I actually liked the movie. I never played the game. So that's probably why.
You didn't play the original Assassin's Creed
I'm young, man.
with Altair?
No, the Prince of Persia.
Oh, Prince of Persia. But you said Assassin's Creed.
I said I never played the Prince of Persia.
Oh, you never played Prince of Persia? Yeah,
Yeah.
the Prince of Persia movie with Jake Gyllenhaal is better than the Assassin's Creed movie.
I actually didn't mind, and I'll tell you what. I'm going to put a pause on this really quick. I actually enjoyed the Assassin's Creed movie for one reason.
Because Michael Fassbender is in it. He's a good actor.
No, it's because they didn't pull directly from storyline. They made their own storyline for the movie.
Oh, and that's why you love it so much, because it had nothing to do with the source material. Got it.
Kind of. That
Why
way-
bother making an adaptation then, and even calling it that?
It's aggravating when you see like games to movies, and then they're like, oh yeah, we're taking everything from the source material, but we're gonna get everything wrong,
Like Uncharted?
like Uncharted.
Well, they took source material, but from 3 different games, and they put it in one game.
Right.
Which, that's a big no-no.
Isn't that aggravating? Versus, hey, this is an entire new storyline. This is a slightly different timeline, and it's still true to like some parts of the game. They have the bleeding effect, which is canon. They have the animus.
Why
which
was
is
the
canon,
movie rated PG-13?
Because there's killing.
Why wasn't it R when the games are M?
I don't know.
Okay.
You think I
That
know
makes a lot of
everything?
sense. That's like making a Resident Evil movie rated PG-13. Okay.
Okay.
Makes so much sense.
Moving on.
Can you tell how angry I am about it?
Who sued Red Dead Redemption 2 for defamation after its release? 3.
The
2,
Cowboys.
1. No.
Oh, that was a good guess.
The Pinkerton Detective Agency.
Okay, whatever. What
The
even is
Pinkertons
that?
actually existed.
Are
The
you
Pinkertons
serious?
are the people that hunt you in the
Yeah,
game.
I remember in the game, but that's a
They
real...
actually exist in the Wild West.
And they didn't even change their name for that?
No.
They're like, we're just going to call them the Pinkertons.
They dropped the lawsuit, and they settled it privately, I think. But yeah, they actually existed, and they're like, "Hey, you're making us look really bad."
They were bad, huh? What do we got there?
Oh my god!
Oh, cool. What is this? We just got handed something by the owner of Next Gen Games here. It's ours.
It's ours?
He's giving it to us.
Oh
my God.
Well, show him. Show him.
Well, okay.
Show him.
The owner. Thanks to Next Gen Games, Jeff. Appreciate it. Shout out Next Gen Games. Thank you so much. You guys are in the area, Los Angeles, come out to Next Gen Games. Also watch us live here every Tuesday. Awesome. This is incredible. Thank you, Jeff. Really awesome stuff. We're going to leave this right here.
Okay.
How cool is that? Wow. All right, moving on.
Yeah. What bad manners, BM, or cheating method from Mario Kart was actually in the original handbook as a suggestion? Do you need me to read it again?
No,
All right,
just
3.
count. Yeah, I don't
2,
know what that is.
1. Screen peeking.
Oh, okay. What is that?
Screen peeking is when you're playing like multiplayer.
Oh, and
you
you
can
look at the next-
see the top and bottom screens, so you can see what the player is holding for Mario Kart.
Oh, and that's
So-
frowned upon.
Yeah. Like, no, don't
Okay.
look at my screen because that's cheating. You know, it's like stream sniping.
Okay.
And so it was actually in the original handbook because it was all going to be on one TV. Nintendo was like, yeah, you should just do it.
I love that. That's crazy.
What was Doom's initial working title? 3, 2, 1.
Slay and Crunch.
Attack of Attackers.
I am so glad they did not keep it that.
So it's
That is
actually
crazy.
They actually got it from a 1986 Tom Cruise movie called The Color of Money.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'm
Fun.
so glad they changed it because Attack of Attackers is a little on the nose.
Can you imagine? Attack of the Attackers, The Dark Ages, coming out May 15th
That's
for
a
PS5.
mouthful, dude.
That's crazy.
All right. Last question.
Oh boy, here we go.
What is Capcom's best-selling game of all time?
Resident. Oh,
3.
wait. Franchise or game?
Game. 3.
Street Fighter.
2. You want to try again?
Devil May Cry.
I don't think you actually know they make this game.
Oh, Mega Man?
No.
Then I don't know.
Monster Hunter World.
That's their best-selling game of all time.
It has 21.3 million copies sold.
Oh my heavens, that is wild.
Resident Evil is in the top 5, but it's not.
It's got to be one of their biggest franchises.
It's probably one of their biggest franchises, but Monster Hunter is bigger than.
Has it really sold more than any other? Over Street Fighter,
Yes.
over DMC.
Yes.
Because Capcom is.
I had to
such
look
a
it up.
heavy hitter,
I had to
bro.
double check this morning. I was like, is that real?
That's crazy.
Isn't it?
Capcom is such a heavy hitter.
And then Wilds is, I think, top 5 right now.
Wow,
So
that's wild.
it's got a fan base.
Evidently. Okay, well, that was speedrun trivia, and I did okay actually.
I think
Better
yeah.
than you thought I would. Let's be honest now.
No, yeah.
You were hoping I would botch it.
No. A little fun fact is before this, Harrison tried to look up one of the questions accidentally, and it was the Baldur's Gate 1 developer.
I didn't try to look it up. You gave me a hint earlier.
No, I
about
said-
one of the questions.
No, I said
and
I had Baldur's Gate questions for today, and you said, "Oh, okay."
Is it-
And then you're like, "Well, as long as it's not like who developed like 1 or 2," and I went,
Which is exactly.
and then I just was like, "Yeah," and then he's like, "Actually, I'm gonna look that up right now."
And you're like, don't.
and I'm like, "Don't you dare! I'm going
Don't.
to change the question."
So
And also
you
you're-
wanted me to fail that one because you, didn't
You
let me
could have
study up.
you guessed two. You guessed Activision and someone
BioWare
else,
was crazy.
isn't it?
They squandered it, I feel like. Well, no, they put it on the map.
They put it on the map, and then
and then it disappeared.
disappeared, and then Larian out of nowhere,
Larian. Oh, my God.
and they were already on the move to make a couple more games, which
Larian.
is crazy.
Oh, I love Larian so much. They're so incredible. I love you, Larian. I love Sandfall Interactive, and I love Larian. Sandfall is Clair Obscure.
Which is, like Larian also loves Sandfall.
I think Sandfall is Larian's sister company. Almost. Not sister, but like they're affiliated. They're homies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they have the same actors.
Yeah, they're homies. Don't we have another one like another wheel?
We do.
A wheel game.
A wheel.
Where we spin the wheel and we do stuff
a
little
wheel
thing
game.
again.
So it's a little different than the last one. It's kind of similar. So it's still landing on a game, but we're just gonna kind of talk about what our play style is for those games.
Oh.
You know?
So we're gonna spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on, we're gonna talk about what our play style or build is in that game.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Shout out to one of
just
the
talk
producers
about
of
it.
the show. They came up with that one. Thanks, Avery.
Love you.
All right. Now, what do we got here?
We have GTA.
Oh boy, my play style in GTA. Well, you want to go first, or
sure.
you want me to? Okay, you go first.
I'll sum it up really quick.
What is
then
your
we can
play
talk
style
about it.
in GTA?
Murderous rampage.
Yes,
If I could
that-
put it in 2 words.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Rockstar.
Not the good guy.
No. Rockstar really likes to give you options
Yes.
for how horrible of a person you are.
No, Rockstar likes to give you scissors and a piece of paper and say,
And then
"Don't cut it, whatever you want."
And usually what they do is wait 5 minutes and we'll give you something better. And then you wait the 5 minutes and then they give you dynamite and a lighter.
Yes.
And they're like, have fun.
And they're like, "Have fun with that." And then
they put like,
if you wait 5 more minutes, they give you a tank and a grenade launcher.
yeah.
And then they're like, "There's a building.
Yeah, so,
there's a group of people.
I-
What are you gonna do?"
I think all Rockstar games kind of give you that option with like how destructive you want to be. Rockstar actually had a game that was banned because it was so like
What game?
I don't remember the
Not
name
Bully.
of it. No,
I played that when I was younger.
I'm gonna look it up really quick.
I played that when I was getting bullied. I was like, "This is so relatable."
Yikes! I was also bullied.
I played a bully when I was getting bullied, and I was like, because I wanted to get in the bully's head. So I was like, "This is what they think like."
Manhunt.
I loved that game. That wasn't banned. I owned it on PS2. That was an awesome game. It got banned later on, I think.
Yeah, it did.
But it came
For
out. It
its
was
graphic
fine when it came
violence
out.
and cruelty.
Oh yeah, do you know what happens in that game?
No.
It's literally hide and seek with weapons. It's awesome.
That's it.
Dude, you play on it's on PS2. I remember like it was yesterday. I bought it immediately when I know Rockstar made it. So it's hide and seek. You pick your character. Mm-hmm. It's like in a neighborhood or something. Then you choose your weapon.
Okay.
And let's say then you go out and you find someone. It's your turn to tag them. You find them.
Brutally murder?
Yeah, you find them and you murder them, and then you go on to the next person and find them.
That's crazy.
It's
Can they fight back?
It's literally manhunt. Yeah, you get into a fight with them.
Are they like
You can
actual?
lose the fight,
are they
too.
other players, or is it like?
No, it's not online play. It is just
That would be so bad if it was. That toxic player base during that time.
Yeah.
Was horrible with COD.
I loved Manhunt. What a great
Could you
game.
imagine if Manhunt was online like COD was?
Can we get Rockstar? Can we get a petition for Rockstar to remaster Manhunt?
Yeah, next remaster, it's up to you guys.
Yo, please remake or remaster Manhunt. That is wild. That game is crazy. What an awesome game.
I never got to play it.
So I would agree. Our builds in GTA are definitely murderous, non-good guy runs.
You know, like playstyle is just. I think it asks
our
for
build,
it.
yeah, play style for sure, for sure.
Although I do get really aggravated when I'm on online, and then like just random players come up to me to kill me because I'm online.
Kind of like noobs jumping into a shooter. As soon as you respawn, you're done. You respawn again. You just continuously respawn.
It's a brutal cycle.
It's a brutal cycle because those campers. All right, do a subtle spin. I love it. He looked away.
Yeah.
Cool. I love the subtlety. What do we got next? We might not even need to do Would You Rather. This is pretty
Baldur's Gate.
cool. Ooh, Baldur's Gate. Dude.
So I've done
so
a couple.
many.
Yeah, so I've done a couple runs.
What's your most recent? I'll tell you mine. You tell me your most recent.
Berserker.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you like about the Berserker?
Well, it's just you can get so many bonus action movements. My first one was Rogue, and I've always loved playing rogues as far as like D&D is concerned because
If
you have
you
so
enjoy-
many cool bonus damage that you can do.
If you enjoy bonus damage and extra hits, you have no idea what the monk can do.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a
Okay,
monk.
That's
build.
what I was gonna say because
that's what I'm
my
doing.
that's
Not
my
a berserker.
playthrough right now. I'm a monk, and I gotta tell you, I'm like as soon as you hit level 5, you can potentially do like 150 damage in one turn.
Because you have your actual weapon damage, you have your offhand damage, you have your bonus damage.
and then you can add spark damage. It's like crazy what you can do.
You know what?
With a
You're-
monk build.
You're right. I actually am doing a monk build right now
The
because you
monk
just
build
do
is
so much.
damn broken, but it's and then with this new, with the new patch that came out, they added the drunken monk build, bro. Oh,
dude, that is
my
that has
God.
to be a reference to Naruto with Drunken Fist.
No, the drunken fighting style is a known. We talked about that with Jar Jar Binks. That's a known martial arts style. The drunken. It's called Drunken Monkey. It's in Mortal Kombat. Bo Chow does it, or whatever his name is. It's a real fighting style.
Bella Ciao. Sorry.
Drunken Monkey, Drunken Fist, it's called, or Drunken Monkey, Drunken something.
Well, Drunken Fist is also a thing in Naruto that they do.
But it's a real fighting style.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a fluid. It's a fluid movement where you use your body weight and momentum to fight. That's what it is.
That's cool.
You actually get drunk on it too, but you're not like wasted. You're like tipsy, but
Yeah.
it's a fighting style.
Well, it loosens
you're in
you
like
up.
you're in like a fluid movement.
Oh. Have you? No, you probably haven't. But there's an anime that has like a moment like that, where basically it's like they get like super loose, and it's basically slapping that they're doing.
Yeah,
'Cause-
it's in everywhere. Anime, Mortal Kombat, Baldur's Gate, anything with like fighting, you're gonna see. You might see drunken. Even Black Myth Wukong features drunken monkey style.
Does it?
Yeah, and one of the enemies.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's
Talk about a game that
it's a
kind of
yeah.
disappeared.
Yeah, I don't.
Like
yeah.
Black Myth, like got super popular right off the rip, and then it just I feel like it fell off.
No one denied how great it was, and I think people were mad that it wasn't bad because it was one of those games where like, oh, it was created by an app developer. All they made before that was just game apps.
Yeah.
And
Which it's fair
no
if
one
you
thought.
want to hate
And
it.
then we saw all the trailers, and we're like, this looks way too good to be true. It looks better than anything out right now.
I think the issue was
And it was actually really, really good.
it
It
was-
shut everybody up.
it shut everyone up, but I also think it's like it was as good as the hype was, so there wasn't any like thing new for us to
Correct.
expect from it.
Correct.
Because it's like a lot of the times like games will hype up the game and either they will deliver more Well, they'll deliver under.
Yeah.
There's very few games that hit that same
It
mark.
hit the mark, and I think that's why it hit like a spot where it's super loved, and if you talk about it, people get excited about
People
it.
know about it, and
But
most
there's-
people have played it.
But it's time to move on, maybe at the same time.
Yeah, which is like kind of a shame. I think it's also because it was a linear open
But
world.
that's what the same thing happened with Lies of P, which is why they're making a DLC for it, Overture, that's
You
coming
know
out
what?
next
I think
month
it's
to make it relevant again.
I remember debating getting Lies of P because I like Souls games.
Did you get it?
No.
It's so good.
No, I never did.
Oh my god,
Because
it's
it's
so
just
good.
it kind of fell off.
Best story of Pinocchio ever.
I think it's also I have a huge love for open world, and I love exploring and like finding all the tiny little things that developers throw in there.
I love caves.
like
Fucking love caves.
Miyazaki has even said that Elden Ring still has secrets that people haven't found.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's like, there's still a few that are like really big that you guys haven't.
Oh
you
my
haven't-
God.
you haven't found.
Yeah,
yet.
well, that's like the whole Mount Chiliad thing in GTA. It was like secrets go on for decades until
Yeah.
gamers find them.
Well, it's like GTA 3, I think. There's like this whole thing where it's like you had to shimmy through walls and stuff, and you just find this graffiti that says you shouldn't have been able to get here.
Oh yeah. Oh, how about? Oh my God. What about like little mistakes that devs leave in, like the whole famous Hitman one with the lobster tray? Have you seen
Oh,
that?
yeah.
It says like says someone's name and says this needs captions or something.
That's really funny.
Do you remember that?
I do.
Yeah, dude.
Or it's like under the bridge in GTA, they have "This is not an Easter egg."
Yes, I love when they put stuff in like that.
It's
or they
like
forget to
it
take
just
stuff out.
shows that they love the game.
It's charm.
Yeah,
Super charm.
It's terrifying that Miyazaki is like laughing to himself right now.
I can't
Just like
believe
how in
there's-
Dark Souls, you could there was the pendant that you could choose as like one of your starting things.
Oh yeah,
and it
yeah.
just didn't do anything for you.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
players were losing their minds trying to search lore about this pendant. And it was years later when they come out and they're like, "Yeah, we just did that to mess with you guys."
Oh my God.
Isn't that
Yeah,
crazy? There's like we
that's-
just put that in there to see what you guys would do.
That's cruel because they know the whole gaming community will dissect everything.
Yes. It reminds me of like players that really hunt through the world.
Yeah.
And like they leave their wikis. I'm like, how'd you even figure this out?
Well, that's what I love about the gaming community because we just share everything with each other.
Yeah.
And one thing I really love, big shout out to Fextra Life. They don't get
Huge
enough
shout-
love
yes.
for all the wikis
All
they
those-
do on
all
all the
those-
games. I know you use it. I know you.
And you
use
probably
their
don't
wiki
even
stuff.
realize because it was you pointed out to me that Fextra does all this stuff, and then I finally started seeing his name like at the top of all these things.
Everyone,
and I'm like,
go
oh my
show
God.
some love right now to Fextra Life.
All those
they
wikis
provide
you use for
with
Elden Ring,
everything.
All those wikis and like tutorials that you've been trying to find that aren't like IGN or like GameSpot or something like that. It's Fextra. It is. He does this for all the games.
He's unbelievable. He is so dedicated and so passionate.
I gotta give him credit.
He is a saint. That's a
They.
team. They're saints, bro. Thank you, Fextra, for giving us everything you
so
do.
amazing.
Anyway, feels like a good spot to stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
That felt like a good one.
Cool. Well, dude, level
This-
7.
That was level 7. That was lucky number 7.
It felt lucky.
That did feel lucky.
Hope I get lucky. Not by you. Sorry, maybe next time. Maybe level 8.
No, it's fine. It's okay.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we did it again. Thanks for joining us here on the Hollywood Gamer.
Big hearts.
Big hearts as always.
Yeah.
This was awesome. I loved it. Did you love it?
I always love it.
He always loves it. I
Yeah.
always love it. I always love you guys.
Yeah.
We're going to see you right here, same time, same place, level 8 next week.
Coming out.
And
Coming
we'll
to
see
you.
Once again, I'm Harrison,
And I'm Nick.
and we'll see you next week, guys.
I'm a gamer.
Goodbye.
Every
Later.
day, every night, every hour, every minute, every second of my life. I'm a gamer. Every day, every night, every hour, every minute, every second of my life. I'm a gamer. Shit, you're about to kill me, babe. Move, babe. Get out the way. I'm trying to play that duty, but your booty in my way. Come on, I know I said I love you, but today's a new day. And I got this new game, so please just step away. I'm a hardcore gamer, so I don't believe in hygiene. My feet smell like cheese, and my teeth could use some whitening. My controller is so clean, and my gamer tag is frightening. I'm a gamer. Every day, every night, every hour, every minute, every second of my life. I'm a gamer. Every day, every night, every hour, every minute, every second of my life. I'm a gamer. Let's even the odds like Battle Royale. I pray for the kill and grapple from hell. I grew up on swords and magic and dragons. I play Final Fantasy. I tell you what happened. I murdered that Zeus as Kratos in Athens. I lost a finger when I played that assassin. The Keyblade of Darkness is in Hollow Bastion. Uncharted the best. I'm running with Drake. I fuck up a zombie. I'm skinning a snake. Days Gone is a shit. I'm Bloodborne one is legit. Fuck that. This game is so hard it makes me rage quit. And that's about it. I'm a gamer. Every day, every night, every hour, every minute, every second of my life. I'm a gamer. Every day, every night, every hour, every minute, every second of my life. I'm a gamer. I just beat that Fallen Order, Star Wars is the titties. I be playing PUBG while I'm taking off that shitty. Woo! I grew up on Sonic, Mortal Kombat was iconic. Then came Tekken, came in second. I play Crash, I play Spyro, Twisted Metal, eat a gyro. Or is it Hero? Nah, it's Jiro. RPGs are my thing. Witcher, Skyrim, Fallout King. You only know what I mean if you're a true gamer like me, of course. Yeah, I'm a gamer. Every day, every night, every hour, every minute, every second of my life. I'm a gamer. Every day, every night, every hour, every minute, every second of my life. I'm a gamer.
Every day, every night, every hour, every minute, every second of my life. I'm a gamer. Every day, every night, every hour, every minute, every second of my life. I'm a gamer.